let's get you back to some new tornado video. This is coming in from Kankakee County. Where exactly was this again, Colleen? Reddick. This was from Reddick. Look at that. This is a massive, oh, wait. Oh, I can't tell you to zoom out, sorry. Holy moly, look at that. I was going to tell you to zoom out because I think there might have been another tornado on the right side of it. This is a strong tornado earlier. This is not live video. This is earlier in Kankakee County on the storm that we were following. This is why we need to take these warnings seriously. These are not radar indicated tornadoes. These are tornadoes on the ground. And just a moment ago in that video, you saw some debris being lofted. You can see a big cloud of dirt there on the bottom. Can we loop that again? And let's look at the right side. Gosh, that looks like a lowering to the right, maybe not another tornado. But as they zoom in on this circulation, on this tornado crossing the road, look at that. Power flashes. Those are transformers exploding, wires being ripped from the lines and the boxes. Dirt, people's houses, I hope not, but structures being destroyed. These are really, really strong tornadoes. And we first alerted you days ago that there was a huge severe weather risk and a tornado risk tonight. Yes. This is actually our highest tornado risk in the western suburbs and southwest of the city in 6 years, just by the chance of seeing a tornado near you, as dictated by the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center. Let's get that to Kylie. Kylie, we got some new video coming out of Streeter.
All right, so that was the tornado that we dealt with. Whoa, look at those ominous clouds.
Whoa.
I mean, you could just see how much rain was associated with this, and those are large tornadoes.
That's a violent,
my goodness.
That's EF3, 4.
It's going to be interesting when the National Weather Service goes out and surveys for the next few days to actually see what these are rated and to see how many we actually had, because a lot of these tornadoes were cycling up, cycling down, but it looks like this one was definitely on the ground for a long time. It'll be interesting to see how many miles, and I'm sure that those outdoor warning sirens were going off. Wow, you could also see, if you look closely, that debris.
Yeah, being lofted.
Flying.
Look at the rotation up the funnel. Look, debris really high. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
There's pieces of debris a couple thousand feet up, and look at that.
Yep, you can see that debris flying.
Gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
Because a tornado is not only spinning, it's rising, so it's sucking all this stuff up into the clouds. Kylie, this is really not good. I hope we make it through today without any injuries.
That would be the best news ever, because this is still a very ongoing, a very serious situation. We are just in the thick of it now. We're going to continue to monitor these showers, thunderstorms, possible tornadoes still to develop over the course of the next few hours. So this is just one of those tornadoes that we received earlier today.
Kylie, we have Scott Lasker on the phone, a different tornado chaser than the one we've been speaking with. Scott just took that terrifying tornado video that you just saw on our air and was also apparently involved in a rescue. Scott, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you for your work today, keeping people safe. Tell me about this tornado. We're looking at the video, absolutely violent looking, and tell us about the rescue. What happened?
Yeah, I am a storm chaser slash video journalist, and I was able to get pretty close to this tornado. I would estimate it at least an EF2, in my opinion. It was very dramatic looking. I was just hoping that it was just over fields instead of any populated areas, but that was not the case. And after I was done filming the actual tornado, I wound up in South Streeter, just videotaping some of the damage, and a lady, maybe about 100 yards away, started screaming for help, and I'm like, and I ran over there, and she goes, her husband is stuck underneath the rubble in their leveled house. So I gave her the camera, and I'm like, oh my God, you know, and I tried to help lift a heavy door off the man's leg.
Oh my
God. And
then
gave him a little comfort, and then the police showed up, and they were able to complete the rescue. So yeah, very crazy stuff.
And there were two people there. We're seeing the video of the gentleman being pulled out of the rubble there.
There was one gentleman that was trapped, and
just one. Okay.
His wife was okay, fortunately.
I'm so glad they were both okay. You know, people don't realize, they think storm chasers sometimes are just out there partying, crazy yahoos, having fun, but you guys see horrible things sometimes. You are oftentimes the first people on the scene. Did you talk to that man at all?
I did, but I wasn't going to get into a conversation. I was feeling bad for his, state of being. And it looks like he's going to be okay, but I did see a lot of blood, and I think he definitely did suffer some broken limbs.
Yeah,
so it's just an awful thing to see.
Scott, well, we appreciate your work saving that couple and getting us some visuals of these terrifying tornadoes. Scott Lasker, a storm chaser, thank you for your work tonight.
Thanks kindly.
This is a tornado. We've got video of it from St. John. This is the one I'm just showing you right now.
Whoa.
This is in St. John, Indiana,
Massive.
Moments ago from Julie Papas. You can see huge low-level rotation in those clouds up in the sky. The trees appear to be obscuring the actual part of the tornado that was touching the ground, if it was at this point. But seeing low-level rotation on that scale, this kind of a wall cloud lowering from the cloud base. Remember I told you it's like a rotating disk that has dropped down from the cloud? This is really serious stuff that we're seeing. Thank you guys for that video. Keep alerting me as we get new ones. You remember we had many large concerts outside tonight at Wrigley, at Northerly Island. We had a Sox game tonight, and look at this. This is our crew at Wrigley watching the storm blow in. You can see the rain blowing sideways. Look at the flags ripping from west to east, ominous clouds. A great shot. And see, this is why it's dangerous to have people at large events. This is the Mumford & Sons concerts, right, at Wrigley tonight. This was a big event with thousands of people. Some of them probably weren't even aware there was a severe thunderstorm threat, and now we're caught out in it. So if you're the emergency manager responsible for this, if you're, the event manager on site, this is this is not an ideal scenario, because you've got all these people now finding places to seek shelter near a large metal stadium, which can occasionally attract lightning. I know they have procedures for this. I know they're going to keep everybody safe, but not a great night to be at this concert nor any of the outdoor events scheduled, or at least previously scheduled, in parts of Chicago. We've got some photos coming in from Lakeview, actually, Diversity Harbor area, looking westward as these storms approached. And we're not looking at anything tornadic in this picture. We do have a lower shelf cloud, a really heavy precipitation shield. Good picture there from Lakeview. We appreciate any footage you guys can get us. So always bring it in. Also some damage coming out of Merrillville, Indiana. That does not look good. We're working to get you those images. We don't have them yet, right? Merrillville damage? That's okay. All right, we're going to punch that up for you. If it's in line with what I was just looking at off screen, this is indicative of certainly tornado damage in Merrillville. And right there, we're seeing snapped power poles, leaned over big trees, power lines down on roadways. This looks like it's from Brian Thompson's maybe social media, who kindly shared it with us. There's some tree damage there, indicative of some at least 80, 90 plus mile an hour winds. We've also heard of some damage in Merrillville that would be indicative of a stronger EF2 type of a tornado. So we're working to cover all these warnings across our area. I want to get back to radar because we need to address our friends in Indiana as well. As we look outside in the loop, rain pouring down as this squall line of damaging winds and severe thunderstorm wind gusts and potentially embedded tornadoes moves through. Can I get weather 1, please? Back to that in a minute. Let's get to the video of the tornado earlier. This is video from a number of sources that we've gotten. I believe this is from Scott Laskin. Yeah, this is from Scott Laskin, one of the storm chasers we're in touch with out there. This is a strong tornado, possibly a violent tornado. Those are official classifications depending on where it lands in the EF scale. And we try not to do too much, posturing about how strong the tornado is just by looking at it. But these are unusual tornadoes. This is what the Kankakee deadly tornado looked like in March. This is not an EF0 or EF1. This is a strong home. And now we're getting new reports from my storm chaser partner who was reporting for us earlier, Gabe Cox. Remember, he came across some homes in Hebron that were destroyed by this tornado a little later in its track. Well, let me read this to you as you look at the tornado and also look at a rescue that a different chaser came across. This rescue was from earlier in its track near the Streeter area, or in Streeter. Our chaser, Scott Laskin, came upon this gentleman and his wife who were buried in rubble, and they helped save them. He said he may have had some lacerations, there was some blood, he may have had broken bones even, but they were okay. Storm chasers sometimes the first on the scene, and you can see some police officers there rescuing the folks. Gosh, we appreciate all of our first responders helping everyone in need tonight. But a similar scene played out. You're looking at video from Streeter, but as I read this to you, this is what happened in Hebron. Gabe Cox says, hey man, the chase is over. We pulled up on the neighborhood that got hit and performed some search and rescue. We were able to pull a family out, and thankfully they are completely unharmed. There were 4 individuals within the house. The house blew completely off the foundation. Amazingly, they survived in their foundation basement. A home reported to blow off its foundation, a modular home, he says, on the southeast side of Hebron. That is not a weak tornado. When we talk about homes, I'm not a construction expert, I won't pretend to be, but when we talk about modular homes or otherwise that are blown completely off the foundation, that's a strong or violent, typically EF3 or stronger tornado. Remember the one in Kankakee and Newton County in March was an EF3. That was serious. We may have had stronger tornadoes than that because what we didn't see in Kankakee were, with the exception of one home, and that might have been sort of a mobile home setup, any homes completely wiped off the slab.